Good morning everyone. Today we are going to study about depression, which is also a nervous system disorder. So first of all, we all have to know what is the basic involvement of depression, how it is caused, and what are the factors that are responsible for causing depression. So let's begin. Depression is a common mental disorder characterized by sadness, loss of interest or pleasure, disturbed sleep or appetite, feeling of tiredness and poor concentration, etc. Means basically it is a common mental disorder in which there is a disturbance of mental ability, and it is also characterized by so many factors like sadness. The person becomes sad, he or she will have no interest in any work, he or she will not have any pleasure, he or she will be always disturbed in sleep or appetite, he or she will be feel of tiredness always, and he or she will be not able to concentrate properly in any daily life activities. Now there are various types of depression. We will discuss one by one. There are many different types of depression and that are caused by certain events in life and some chemical changes in the brain. So first depression is major depression. What happen in this type of depression? In this the person mood become depressed and he has lost pleasure for at least 2 consecutive weeks, as well as he has or she has changes in their appetite or weight. The person has changes in sleep pattern. They have always fatigue, feeling of worthlessness, excessive guilt, difficulty in concentrating in any daily life activities, and the person have always with the feeling of or thoughts of suicide. And these types of factors can also lead to a variety of emotional and physical problems. Next, chronic major depression. What happen in this type of depression? In this there will be always the depressed mood for at least 2 years, but in major depression there was depressed mood for at least 2 consecutive weeks, but in chronic major depression there will be the depressed mood for at least 2 years, along with some appetite disturbance, some sleep disturbance, fatigueness, poor concentration in their working, and as well as difficulty in making some decisions, and always there will be the feeling of hopelessness. Now next type of depression is our dysthymia. This is also known as recurrent mild depression. What happen in this type of depression? It is a type of basically chronic low grade depression, means it is for a long term depression, and but it is mild. More days than not, person feel mildly or moderate depressed, means it is having a long term depression but the person is mildly, means not severe depressed, he or she is only mildly depressed. Although person may have some periods of short periods of normal mood, in between the depressed mood there will be some periods of normal mood, and the symptoms of dysthymia are not as strong as the symptoms of major depression. Like there was symptoms of major depression also, they were so strong, but as compared to major depression the symptom of dysthymia type of depression, it is not major, it is mild, but they can last for a long time, at least 2 years, and these chronic symptoms make it very difficult to live life. Next disorder is depression type is seasonal affective disorder. In short we can say SAD. In this what happen, some people get depressed in the fall or winter when overcast days are frequent and sunlight is limited. This type of depression is SAD. Means in this what happen, in this some people get depressed in the fall or the winter, means it depend on the seasonal, and sunlight is limited, and this type of depression is basically called seasonal affective disorder, and this is more common in northern climates and younger people. Like depression, seasonal affective disorder is treatable. Means as well as depression is also treated, like that seasonal affective disorder is also treated. Light therapy, a treatment that involves exposure to bright artificial light, often has to release symptoms. There is one therapy, light therapy, and this type of treatment involves exposure of bright artificial light, which will often helps to relieve symptoms. Now our next type of depression is bipolar disorder. What happen in this type of disorder? So let us discuss. When depression is just one side of the coin, it is called bipolar disorder, or also known as manic depression, and it is characterized by cyclic mood changes. Means when depression is just only one side of the coin, here coin refers to brain, just when depression is only one side of the brain, we can say is bipolar disorder, or we can also say it manic depression, and it is characterized by basically a cyclic mood change. There will always be the cyclic mood change. Next, episodes of depression alternate with manic episode, which can include impulsive behavior, hyperactivity, rapid speech, and little to no sleep. Now, their causes: first is family history. Next is biological changes, like changes in neurotransmitter level, dopamine, serotonin, etc. Some environmental factors can also cause depression. Next, psychological and social. Some prescription drugs like corticosteroids, some beta blockers can also cause depression if we are consuming from long term. Some life events like work issues, relationship with friends and families, financial problem, medical concerns, or acute stress, divorce, etc. can also cause depression. Some genetic factors can also cause depression. Now, their symptoms are: first is feeling of sadness, emptiness, or unhappiness. Means the person will always feel or have a symptom of sadness, emptiness, or unhappiness. He will or she will always be sad. Next is anxiety, restlessness, like example excessive worrying. He or she will always be in the feeling of worrying. Inability to sit still, etc. Next symptom is troubling in thinking. He has lost the power of thinking. He has lost the power of concentrating in any work. He will feel difficulty in making any type of decision and remembering things. Next, angry outburst, irritability, or frustration will also occur even in a small matter. Next, there will some sleep disturbance, including insomnia as well as sleeping too much. Next, there will be change in appetite, often reduced appetite, and weight loss can also occur. Now, their test and diagnosis are: first is physical examination. What we will do in this type of test, there are no definitive finding of depression on physical examination, although most patients will have a depressed effect. So we will find out so many physical factors like their mood, their thinking power, concentrating, anxiety. Next, lab test. In this we will see or confirm about their neurotransmitter level, from which we can identify or confirm that the person is having depression. Next is some psychological evaluation. We will check the sign of depression, mental health, and about symptoms, thoughts, feelings, and behavior patterns. Next test is CT scan or MRI. In this we will CT scan or MRI of the brain to find out serious illness such as brain tumor. And next is electroencephalogram, in short we can say EEG, which is also used for the recording electrical activity of the brain. And thus these all are the tests from which we can identify that we have depression or not. Next is treatment and drugs. So first is physical counseling like physicotherapy. What we will do in this type of physiotherapy, we will do physico-dynamic therapy, and therapists might explore childhood or historic life events and work to reduce their influence by gaining insight in how they may be shaping current behavior. We will counseling the person to become happy, to make contact with social environment, etc. Next is some medications like SSRI, which is refers to selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, which include like fluoxetine, paroxetine, citalopram, etc. Next is SNRI types of drugs. In its full form is serotonin norepinephrine reuptake inhibitors. In short, we can say SNRIs. And this type of category includes drugs like duloxetine, venlafaxine, etc. Some other types of medication like atypical antidepressant, this include trazodone and mirtazapine. Some drugs is like serotonin modulators that promote serotonin level, because in depression the serotonin level and noradrenaline level is low, which is the major factor of causing depression. So we will try to increase the level of serotonin as well as noradrenaline. Now next type of medication is tricyclic antidepressant like imipramine and nortriptyline. Next is MAOs. In its full form is monoamine oxidase inhibitors like tricyclomine and phenylgine, etc. Now how we can prevent depression? We should avoid alcohol drinking or use of illegal drugs. We should get more exercise. We should try to sleep for long term, which is suitable. We should try to maintain good habits. I hope you all have understood my video. Thank you.